it first started with basketball in the patch. Then it started with hockey and having the patch. And now everybody was kind of afraid that this was going to make its way into baseball. And now here we're talking about the integrity of what the greatest sports uniforms of all time. And to give you some context, when I was there in 2011, 2012, Paul, you know that we got the Majestic Cool Dry jerseys in 2007, 2008. They refused. This is an organization that refused to adopt the Cool Dry Wednesday alternate uniforms because it messed with the integrity of the Yankee gray color on the road. And so now we're talking about putting a patch on there, and it's just one of those all-time great things. And I understand it. I understand the Yankee purists. When they tried to change the Detroit Tigers uniform a couple years ago, they lost their minds. It's just some things you just don't touch. And I think with the money, the added revenue, the Yankees don't need it. $25 million. You know, they're not trying to turn these guys into NASCAR or international European. I know Marie would get a kick out of this, you know, having a Barcelona, Chelsea, Inter Milan, the $100 million billboards that they are. Right. You know, I think that's why they're freaking out a little bit. And it's not even an iconic sponsor either. It's Star Insurance.
Yeah. Well, I think you kind of answered your own question, because you're alluding to the fact of what's happened in the soccer world, and the ad revenue is going to continue to grow. So at the end of the day, there's some economics behind some of that stuff that I think we may be fighting losing battle with the purists, the traditionalists. But you know, it's just like everything else. The game's changing in some ways, and I think that's probably going to end up being one of them, whether we like it or not.